In August 2018, in the quiet town of Frederick, Colorado, a case unfolded that would shock the entire world. On the morning of August 13th, 2018, Shanann Watts, who was 15 weeks pregnant, was reported missing along with her two young daughters, 4-year-old Bella and 3-year-old Celeste. Her husband, Chris Watts, appeared on local news pleading for their safe return. He looked calm, soft-spoken, concerned. But behind that composed exterior was a chilling truth. At first, Chris claimed he had no idea where his family was. Surveillance footage from a neighbor's security camera showed him loading his truck early that morning. He told investigators he was heading to work, just another normal day, but detectives quickly noticed inconsistencies in his story. As the investigation intensified, it was revealed that Chris was having an affair with a coworker. He had been telling friends that he wanted to start a new life, a life without the responsibilities of marriage and children. Under pressure from investigators, Chris eventually confessed, but not immediately to the full truth. Initially, he claimed that Shanann had killed the children in a fit of rage, and that he had killed her in response. However, this version of events quickly fell apart. The horrifying reality soon emerged. Chris Watts had strangled Shanann in their home after an argument about separation. Then he drove nearly an hour to an oil works site owned by his employer, Anadarko Petroleum. There he smothered his two daughters and disposed of their bodies in oil tanks. Shanann's body was buried in a shallow grave nearby. The calculated nature of the crime stunned investigators. This wasn't a crime of sudden passion. It was planned. On November 6th, 2018, to avoid the death penalty, Chris Watts pleaded guilty to multiple counts of murder. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. Today, he remains incarcerated at the Dodge Correctional Institution serving his life sentence. The Watts case became one of the most disturbing family annihilation cases in modern American history. What made it even more terrifying was how ordinary everything seemed on the surface. A smiling family on social media, a suburban home, a father who appeared devoted. But behind closed doors, a deadly secret was growing, and in the end, it destroyed everything. This was Case Breakdown, where we analyze the evidence, examine the timeline, and separate fact from speculation. Subscribe for weekly deep dives into real criminal investigations, because every case deserves a closer look.